Craig Petty? More like Christopher Nolan Petty. That sounded better in my head. Either way, this is an absolute blockbuster. G'day champion, how are you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic. I'm of course Bo Creamer and today is Tuesday. Unless you're watching this in the past, then it's some other day of the week. In any case, it is an episode of Stumped, and today we're finding out absolutely everything you need to know about Focus by Craig Petty. Now, before we get into this gorgeous little episode, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Craig Petty bundle, stick around till later on in the episode, and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now, diving on back into today's episode, Focus was released last Friday. And a lot of you had questions about it. So today we're doing a deep dive into it. Starting off with a full performance of one of the many routines you can do with Focus. So let's check it out.
So I picked this up from the shops the other day. It's a card game all based on movies. It's called the movie quiz thing. I always pick stuff up like this because I think that would be such a cool thing to do magic with, right? And I'm going to try and show you something kind of weird. So what I have here is I have cards, and each one of these cards, as you can see, they actually have, some of them have movie posters on them, and the other ones actually have quotes on them. So we have quotes and we have movies. There's 26 quote cards altogether, there's 26 movie cards altogether. It's up to you. Would you like to see a good trick or a miracle?
Miracle.
I can do that. That's fine. So I'm going to shuffle these cards. How many times would you like me to shuffle them? 1, 2, or 3? 3. Thanks. Have you ever helped a magician before? Because you're not helping one right now. Fine. 3 shuffles. Would you agree that these cards are mixed up, yes?
Yeah.
Good. We'll give them a cut as well, just so you know they're all mixed up. Now, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to make a prediction before I start. Inside this envelope, I actually have a prediction. This prediction has vanished. Oh, it's in the box. There you go. I didn't even realize I put it inside there. So this prediction is right here. We know it's a prediction. That question mark is the universal sign for prediction right there. I'm going to put that over there. So the idea is we're going to have 4 cards picked. Now remember that some of these are quotes, some of these are posters. 26 quotes, 26 posters. You're going to pick a couple yourself each at random. So can you cut any way you want to? Any way you want, and turn them face up. Yeah, turn them all over and put them back on there. You cut any way you wanted to.
Yeah.
You cut to this position right there, that card there. Would you agree that that's fair, yeah? You could have cut any way you wanted to. Now, my friend, you're going to cut any way you want to as well. Exactly the same thing, cut any way you want. Turn them face up, put them back on top. Is that fair?
Yeah.
We'll go through for the first face down card. That is the one you cut to. We'll put that right there. And you could have cut any way you wanted. We're going to need 2 more cards. You can cut deep, you can cut shallow, you can cut in the middle, I don't care. Cut any way you want to. All the way down there. Put them back on top, lovely. So again, you've marked all the way down there, which is this card right there. Is that fair? That's 3. And now one last one. You get the last one, same thing, just cut any way you want. Turn them face up. Put them back on top. You did that so one-handed. That was very impressive. We'll take this card right here and put that right there. Question for you. Would you agree that you could have cut any way you wanted to?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these 4 cards. See whether they're quotes, see whether they're films, see whether they're posters, and see what they are. So, we have Ghostbusters. You guys seen Ghostbusters before?
I actually never have.
But you've heard of Ghostbusters?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So that's a poster, obviously. X-Men. You must have heard of X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay, X-Men. Zoolander.
Yeah.
One of the best films of the 1990s. And Onward. That's relatively new, actually. Do you remember that?
No.
I might remember it because I've got kids. That's a Pixar film. Onward. And interestingly, even though there's posters and there's quotes in there, Interestingly, you guys went for 4 posters. Now, there's 2 parts to this prediction. That prediction has been down there on the table from the very beginning. It's been down there before you even cut the cards. We shuffled, you cut wherever you wanted to, and I put 2 parts to the prediction. The first one says, all posters, no quotes. Now that's okay, because you got 4 posters. There's quote cards all the way through here, and you could have cut to any of those quotes, but you cut to 4 posters. Now I can tell you're very underwhelmed, because that's impressive, but it's not that good. What's better is when I open this up and you see that I actually predicted not only the 4 cards, but the ones Ghostbusters, X-Men, Zoolander, and onward. Now that's not bad. That's not bad, right? It's not bad.
This just looks so good. I can't wait to get focused and perform it myself. Now let's get into that deep dive that I was promising you, starting with when you purchase this from your favorite magic shop, what do you find inside the box? Well, inside this gorgeous box, you get the Focus deck itself. Now this is a deck of cards like no other. It contains 26 movie posters and 26 movie quotes, which means there's infinite possibilities for magic and mentalism. Now I feel like we should elaborate a little bit more on what this deck actually does, because it does an absolute plethora of things. Now honestly, this is more than just a deck, it's a revolution. This is the first ever marking system of its kind. Created by the legendary Phil Smith, the world's leading expert in marking systems. This deck does something like no other deck has done before. With Focus, you'll know the details about the movie your spectator could only learn by Googling it, which is absolutely mind-blowing, right? Plus, this deck has the mother of all book tests built in. The iconic power of MOABT is seamlessly integrated into the movie quote cards. These are real quotes from real films. And now they're your secret weapon, which means this deck is an absolute toolbox of magic that will elevate your performance to legendary status. Now, apart from the mother of all book tests, this deck is an alphabetical and cyclical stack, meaning you can tell what cards someone has taken by looking at the secret information on the back of the next card in the deck. So you know the card in their hand, or the one before or after. It is also marked numerically, and on the back of the card you'll know the movie that they're thinking of and the year it was released, plus the first few words of each quote. And each artwork poster was redone and is original by Phil Smith. And the deck itself is like any other deck you'll get, so take care of that bad boy and it'll last you a long, long time. So if you're too hyped up right now and you want to pick up Focus, there's a link in the description below right now, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop for $39.95. And you need a skill level of a beginner magician to perform it. Now, while you can perform this at a beginner level magician, it also elevates up to your expert professional performing magician levels. From the basic performance, you can instantly know the exact movie someone is merely thinking of. You can even use your incredible powers to tell them that the year that the movie was released. Then into your advanced mastery, where you can have your audience zero in on a single genuine word from the movie, and you can immediately tell them what they're thinking of with ease. So you can read their mind using real quotes from real movies. Then on to that God tier level, where you can reveal information that's not even on the cards, such as the director or how much this movie made at the box office. And just like every other Craig Petty release from the Murphy's Magic Studio, this is exactly how this looks when you watch it at home. Everything is crystal clear, easy to understand, and shot from multiple angles. Plus, it's all broken up into several different parts. The whole tutorial itself goes for about 6.5 hours. Included in this explanation is 2 hours of 10 performances Craig Petty does to a live audience. So in the classic fashion of the beautifully long Craig Petty tutorial, what do you actually learn? Well, you learn 40 professional level routines that will leave your audience speechless. Plus, you can also learn the entire marking system in just 30 minutes. So if you're a walk-around corporate magician or just want to blow the minds of your friends this coming holiday season, this is the perfect deck for you. Because not all spectators have a favorite playing card in mind, like the 4 of hearts or the 7 of diamonds. But everyone has a favorite movie, and this is why you can connect with your audiences on such a bigger level. There's so many things you can do with this deck, so it's instantly repeatable, you can perform it at different tables and have different outcomes. There's honestly so much you can do with this deck. So again, if you're a walk around corporate magician or you want to blow the minds of your friends, this is perfect for you. Parlor, perfect. Stage, even better. TV or social media, oh baby, this is golden for you. Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true, I've Googled it. Now let's take a break from this breakdown for just a wee second, because I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So who is it this week? Congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize straight out to you. So now on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Craig Petty bundle, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below, what is your favorite movie? Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below, and then on next episode of Stumped, I'll draw a name out at random and you'll be announced on that episode. So, good luck. Also, if you haven't checked out last week's episode of Stumped, make sure you do. Card on screen right now. It's where I go over absolutely everything you need to know about this incredible piece of magic. Now back to the breakdown. What is the examinability of the deck? Well, the deck is just a regular deck, so you can have your spectators handle the cards as much as they like, look at the card as much as they like. They're not gonna find anything, even the marking system. So if you know Phil Smith and the expert way he does his marking systems, you know he covertly hides them in plain sight. Need I mention again, this is one of the first ever ways this marking system has been done. And angles, well, they're non-existent in this. You can perform this up to 360 degrees surrounded, and your spectators aren't gonna see a thing. Now here's why we're so excited about this release. Because when we found out about the final feature, we lost our mind with excitement. We've never seen information marked on a deck that's not on the cards, and it took us a moment to understand how powerful that really is. Because now if your audience ever thought you were getting a sneaky look at their chosen movie card somehow, then you knowing information that's not even on the card totally cancels out any methods that they could have. Quite simply, it's a brand new, unique feature that we think is worth the price of the deck alone. And if that's not enough, we've hidden secrets built into the box. And there's even an incredible visual trick using Slimer from Ghostbusters, where he visually jumps off the movie cards and travels through the deck to find their selection. This trick alone could have been released as a standalone product, but we've added it here just as another incredible feature of this unbelievable project. And you can bring that cinematic wonder straight into the hands and minds of your audience, with you as the star. Okay, so let's wrap this up into a nice little package. Craig Petty and Phil Smith are back with quite possibly their most devious and powerful collaboration yet. This absolute blockbuster combines both magic and mentalism to create one of the most versatile tools in your arsenal. Focus begins as an ordinary set of movie trivia cards, but beneath the quotes and the poster artwork lies a series of magical plot twists that every film geek will obsess over. But honestly, don't take my word for it. Here's what some of the best living mentalists and magicians have been saying around the world about Focus. So if you want to see more on Focus, again, there's a link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for $39.95, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to perform it. Now, if you do have any questions about Focus, please throw them down in the comment section below, but make sure you use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, my best friend, go on, get out of here, go enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow on What's New This Week, on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. We're on Saturday for another free tutorial on Saturday Sorcery. Now take care, my friend. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.